Ой, ой, ой. Ай-яй-яй. Ой, 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 ой.
Ё-моё.
Whoa! This is way too many books! Considering this library organizing job was classified as a premium commission, I'm on key mentally prepared, you know? But seeing it in person is something else.
Why, if it isn't Cutie and Paimon. What brings you back to Mondstadt? Let me guess. You missed me so much, you just had to come visit. Is that it? You've become quite the flatterer since we last saw each other, haven't you?
Found you! We were starting to think you weren't clocking in.
Well, I wasn't planning to. But then, Catherine mentioned someone had finally accepted an important commission for the library. Might you both be here for that very commission by any chance? Ah, music to my ears. Now, as you can see, a certain anonymous benefactor has donated a large amount of books to. Imagine my surprise when a glance down the book list revealed that each one would be there are books of all different kinds, including quite a few that are banned. Troublesome, I know. So this wasn't. And sorting them myself? My, what a headache that would. All that to say, I'm very relieved to see you here. I would treat you to some tea, of course, but looking at the state of this place, perhaps another time, yes?
Don't worry, just leave the commission to us.
You're as sweet as ever, Paimon. Well then, good luck in here. I'll leave you to it.
Finally! We made it to the last. What even are some of these books? A Hilichurl's Guide to Running for Your Life? Do Hilichurls even read? Oh, and what's this one? The Little Witch's Dictionary? Huh. That title's kind of suspicious. And did we already sort this area? Did you notice it earlier? Huh. Well, witches always make pie.
Yoo-hoo! Looking for me?
Alice? How did you get in here?
You must not have noticed, Paimon. I wasn't the one who barged in at all.
What? Ugh! I knew that book had.
Have you ever read the storybooks The Little Witch and the Undying Fire by any chance?
Little Beach.
Splendid! That makes things easier to explain. This book was written as a dictionary for that other story. The actual contents of the
That explanation makes things even more confusing.
Oh dear. Where should I begin? You know the promise the Hexen Circle made to Varka at the Tripartite Conference, namely that in Mondstadt's greatest time of need, the mages would return and lend their aid to the nation? Well, waiting around for danger to descend upon the land isn't rather than a scenario where we jump in and save the day out of nowhere. It makes more sense to lay the groundwork over time. That's how M put it. Besides, who knows when such a crisis could occur? It could be in the next life, or even tomorrow. Prep. So, I gathered the mages together to write this dictionary. Of course, it had to be under the guise of being related to that storybook. Otherwise, I would never have been able to get them in one place.
Тварь-муха.
Well, we looked into Barbie's scryglass and came up with a series of tasks tailor-made for the people of Mondstadt. They're all striving toward a common goal, overcoming obstacles alongside trusted companions, becoming better versions of ourselves. That is the best defense.
Oh, you make it sound like something bad is actually about to happen.
Now, I never said that. But still, we are talking about trusted companions here, Paimon. And when we speak of a person...
Wait, the huge book donation? That was just an excuse to get us here, wasn't it?
Oh dear, I never could have imagined you would need to go to...
Sure you didn't.
Well, this is an important book. I couldn't just bring it into Tevat without taking any precautions. Much better to hide it in plain sight, you see. That's why I donated all those other books to the library. Besides, it's not like this is a bad thing. Just think of it as an excuse to reunite.
Okay. If the goal is to help the people of Mondstadt, then we'll take the dictionary. And the next time we run into our friends, we'll pass your tasks and stuff along, okay?
Wonderful. Then I'll let you get to it. Have fun!
Oh, you finished sorting already? Now then, what would you like in return, cutie? You freed up my whole afternoon helping me with that. Ah, so you noticed too. Such strange name. Not to mention, this is the largest library in northern Tevat, and I didn't recognize a single title on the list. I just don't see how that's possible. Unless...
Actually, we just ran into...
Trouble, I presume? I think I'll steer clear if it's all the same to you. Besides, if a book exists in this world, then there's a place for them in this library. Better for them to remain here than end up in the hands of someone more suspect. Anyway, here's your payment. Thanks again for all the help.
Ох, капец.
Ну,
Тут еще, оказывается, есть теперь эти... Ой, что за кал? Короче, тут еще есть бафы. Теперь еще бафов надо нафигачить. На Альбеда, Мону, Рейзера, Фишельс, Харузу, Венти, Кли, Дурина, Варка, Николь, Лаэн и Прюн, короче, бафы.
Стайлер.
Oh, Albedo's over there. Wonder what he's doing.
Норм так ты нарисовал, Кал.
Hey, Albedo.
Мачу-пикчу.
Find you here.
Просто мочу.
Oh, are you painting?
Yes, I finally have a moment to myself.
Мачу-пикни.
So I decided to pick. Indeed. Of course, thanks to your help and my fellow knights. In addition, I was able to complete the final task my master left for me. I couldn't have asked for a better outcome. Sucrose has been advancing swiftly in her studies too. She can tell the Knights of Favonius don't have any duties for me. No responsibilities, no tasks, no problems to resolve. It's not. It just feels strange not having to rack my brain. To be quite honest, I keep finding myself considering if there might be other issues that need solving. But unfortunately for me,
There's nothing wrong with enjoying a bit of me time. Nothing good comes from working yourself to the bone. But if you're really that bored, you can come hang out with us. Paimon will teach you the true art of doing nothing.
Препараты.
I suppose I should learn from the best.
Traveler, don't say things like that. You're gonna jinx us.
Strange to see you so idle, Albedo.
Алло, ты там? Нет.
Кто это?
But considering that you've completed Master Rhindaughter's final task, I suppose you deserve a break.
See? What did Paimon tell ya? You asked for trouble, and here
Sabas, what are you doing here? Yes, he's also one of my master's creations. I suppose that makes him a family member of sorts.
Don't you take that tone with me. I'll have you know that I alone keep that giant house in order as its butler. And yes, that has meant dealing with the assorted collection of vials and jars that you and Master use, washing them, drying them, all that work done by one cat.
Алло, такие вещи
you're a
опасны.
butler? How does that work? How do you handle vials and stuff without, you know, thumbs?
How do you stay afloat in midair?
Huh? It's just
Housekeeping is the same for me. Such facts are not up for question, and shall receive no answers.
Hey! You're not allowed to say the same answer that Paimon said! You... Ugh! Sure. But don't expect Paimon to listen to his rambling.
Allow me to get to the point then. I'm here at Master Rhindaughter's request. She has a message. Ahem.
Dearest Albedo, in regard to that task I set for you, your discovery of an answer that you... Alas, once a problem is solved, mulling it over in one's head loses. I'm sure the pendulum in your ever-whirring mind is swinging toward
Муха
boredom as we
твариная.
speak.
Ты сожри его муху.
Твою.
Языком. Да.
Я потом ее под кровать высру.
Да, во второй тоже залил.
Might I suggest posing questions
Парсик
of your
Бобик.
own, then? Cast the answers you know aside.
Возьми сумку для контента.
Instead, embrace the after all, questions have always been more interesting than answers, and much better for... I look forward to what questions you'll bring me upon our next meeting. And should you come up with ones even I've never considered, all the better. It's unlikely, of course, but do your best. And who knows? If you're lucky, you... Oh, and don't attempt to create a self whose sole purpose is to pose or ponder questions. I've tried it, and it doesn't work. Lastly, I sent Sabas with a gift for you.
Реалистично.
Do keep it well, all right? Ah, and no need to feed him.
As you instruct, Master.
Master had quite a bit. Well, I've passed the message along, so I shan't tarry in this frozen death trap for a second longer. I need to deliver a separate message to...
Huh. Who else would have a connection to Rhindaughter in months?
Although his birth was rather recent, Master Rhindaughter has long foreseen what his task should be.
Живу за мной в заросли.
But I digress. I shall be on my way. If I stay here a second longer, my tale might turn into an... Your gift from Master Rhindaughter is on the table. Use it well.
You know, Albedo, your family gets more confusing by the second. Speaking of, would that cat really count as a family member? He called himself a butler and all, but...
Так, сейчас я... Так, все. Люди пришли, теперь все. Алло. Все. Заканчивается.
Слава богу.
Некая тема. Не знаю, я сейчас круто, что ты хуесос. Так, к слову.
Муха твариная. Отвернись, мой изгой.
Отвернись, Гой.
Ну, как они персы светятся. Все-таки пиковая графа Ластафасина.
Все-таки пиковая графа была в Гашне.
Много раньше.
Еще пока что никто не смог лучше сделать.
Это бегуны. Да, может, генерацию кадров врубить? Чего вообще прикол?
Ну, просто это кадры генерируют. Ну, там артефакты
Да.
будут.
Да? Для ее работы требуется видеокарта 40 серии. Поход пролетела я.
А у тебя же 30-е, да?
Хотя выбрать могу какую-то тут.
Ну, хз, мне кажется, это такое себе. Хотя хз.
Артефакты могут. Генерация кадров создает дополнительные кадры игрового видеоряда на основе данных предыдущих кадров.
А, короче, там может этот еще накидать тебе этот. Ну, ненужные темы. То, что... Ну, хз, типа, там, может быть, незаметно будет, но хз, может такое пролететь. Так-то.
Ладно. Слутал камней. О, инвентарь. Карта. Боже мой. Очко. Предметы. Особые предметы. Ресурсы. Древесник. Пупум. Улай, подойди. Нет.
Че, Назар, в игре
Хоть
тебе
кто-то.
нравится целый или в этом? В гашне?
Я понял, гашне это позор величайший вообще. Если она мелкая еще, такое все. Так бегает Сона. Бегун. Валит кого-то. Э. Чё у меня ботов нет? Скин вроде прикольный. На крысичах. Шаманы. Блин, челик помер.
Master created Sabas long before me. By the standards of a normal family, of course, my family could scarcely be considered normal. So, by that logic, at the same time, Sabas did look after me quite a bit back in the day, helping me tidy up various vials and jars. He even...
Wait a second. The cat you drew today?
Yes, whenever I need to think, I turn to drawing and let my subconscious take over. It always helps me sort my... And for some reason, I often wind up choosing a portrait of Sabas. I have drawn so many at this point that it's become second nature. Thus, this leaves my mind free to consider other things.
Yeah, we thought it was just a random cat. Guess he was a way bigger deal.
Well, now you know his real name. I can tell you more stories about him sometime, if you like.
На мега крысичах.
But right...
The tree takes pride in its most perfect fruit. So complete, so flawless.
То ли.
But you, O Seed of Dreams, do not settle for being the king of a universe, confined to its flesh.
I need to think. New question.
Давай Резера возьму. Учитывая, что только его могу взять.
Надеюсь, стелс мало будет.
Стелса там, кстати, вроде нормально.
Такое. На крысичах с челом.
Эх, полутаемся тогда, что ли.
Блин, голос чешется.
Как говорится, отрыви его.
Into the wind.
Insulation chamber deployed.
Опа. Сундук это в Марштаде нашел.
Not to be sniffed at.
Вот тупо на дереве он был.
Сколько он тебя ждал? 6 лет?
А. Ну, либо это, может быть, они потом добавили его. Они же там любят бы там добавлять эти сундучки же там потом. Блин, помню этого, вот когда Гашня выходила, там еще многие спорили, типа этот. Типа рисуются сундуки или нет. Типа там много, типа, челов говорил, ну, типа, ну понятное
О,
дело,
выдуры есть!
в Думу. И там, короче, много прям челов доказывало то, что, типа, ну, они это рисуются сундуки.
Всплывающие значки означают момент выбора эмоций. Блин, я не успел. Блин, камнем в бан зарядили. Капец, я думал, выборов нет.
Зачем я это сделал? Типа, там волков добавили.
Блин, чурки в камнем попали.
Time to go.
А сколько играю часов? 50?
Ну, может быть, да, примерно так. Ну, такая, может, кстати. Тоже с открытым миром, исследовательская такая.
Ой, мы изгои. Ну, так нормально выглядит.
Во второй части я пожирнее, кстати, сделают.
Вторая часть есть.
Да.
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home.
На это уйдут годы.
This blade,
Гойды.
it is the last link I have to the land of my birth.
Isn't that Razor over there with... Whoa! The Grey Wolf King of the North!
Hey! 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 How are you?
Укулеле.
Я забыл, кстати, что это значит.
Familiar scent. Ah, you
Бхоп.
two.
Ага. Ща. Я буквально забыл, что как это переводится.
Кто?
Как ты? А, ну норм, конечно.
Да, конечно. Опа.
You have been good?
Настя за один момент уже взрослых стала.
Yep, we're doing great. Oh, but what happened to Maria's razor? We saw you talking just now. Is it a secret?
Надежда все та же. А, не.
Так, ладно, ща приду.
Дед тоже постарел. Достигли 3-го уровня. Это костер сохранения. Навыки. Воин, охотник, собиратель, путешественник. Вот это, по-моему, must-have. Ну какая песня? А это только мини-навык. Боже, такая это благовоние. Прям дзен. Капец. Ой, получать больше природных ресурсов звучит как имба. Зона обитания падальщиков. Быстрый телепорт есть, must have. О,
Так, я тута.
босс в
Так.
2 раза больше.
Ага. Что же он мне тут написал? Ко мне, кстати, англичанин зашел на стрим.
Чё себе. Опять накрутку предлагают.
Ага. О, ясно, короче. Эх,
Че, в натуре накрутка?
Да-да, опять накрутка это.
Не, чуть-чуть можно подкрутить. Блин, да не, вырублю, дерьмище такое.
Вот так вот, если он вообще до сих пор на стриме, кстати.
Я, да, на стриме.
I don't need a design, I just stream as a hobby.
Угу. Все.
We go on hunt. I tried to convince Wolf Lord.
A hunt? Oh, is that Razor's task? Are the wolves out of food? Is that why you're going on a hunt?
No, this hunt is not for food. We hunt enemies. The Dark Wolf Pack. Strange scent coming from land they took. Getting stronger. We must hunt enemies to purify the forest.
Oh, so did Boreas agree? Paimon remembers last time he said something like, Razor, you must not get involved. This is for the wolves to settle between themselves.
О, да вопрос, ништяк.
Sorry, Razor.
It's okay. I know Lupacall means no harm. Besides, teacher taught me how to talk to Wolf Lord.
Lisa taught you how to talk to him? Oh, like she told you what to say? So that means you got him to agree then, right?
Yes, words were hard, but I did it.
Ha! So you actually managed to convince that giant, stubborn old fella. That's super impressive, Razor.
Dark wolves are enemies of the whole world. Teacher said this is not wolf problem. This is world, but because of that, other wolves won't.
Then count us in too. Those awful rift-hounds have been getting on our
Новое
nerves
дело.
for a while.
Thank you.
Ну,
Help
право.
makes for easy
Какая
hunt.
песня в этом? Уровень 4. Уровень 3. Коробка с щедрой наградой. Что там интересно? Ну-ка я отслежу.
Speaking of, how is this hunt gonna work?
Обнаружен костер.
We set trap. Chase dark wolves here. Into trap. Then Wolf Lord pinned them down, and we finish hunt. Tell me when ready. We start hunt.
Come on! Let's clear them out in one go!
Yes.
Close your eyes. Observe.
Done.
А кого-то там уже, короче, валят.
Why are Lupacol here?
Ого.
Лупикал. О нет, бончи разрывы атакуют.
That was close. They intercepted those rift hounds for us, and even drove them away.
Ау.
But this isn't wolf problem.
You're doing this to help your Lupacol, right? Well, Paimon bets they went to the Wolf King and said, "Listen here, this isn't just our Lupacol."
Lupacol, I am human, but I do not need to be wolf to be Lupacol. I just want.
Well said, Razor.
You think so?
Yeah, absolutely. Now, come on, let's go kick some rift hound butt.
The wind knows me. Time to get fallen leaves. Adorn my night, wind strike.
Close your eyes. Observe.
Insulation. Rain outlines your fate.
Look, the rest of the rift hounds are just up ahead. Get ready.
For Lupacol.
Close your eyes.
We did it!
Thank you for helping. I thought protecting Lupacol, but Lupacol also.
We're here because we care about you, just like you do us. That's what.
Right. We are Lupacol forever.
Aww. And now, there won't be any more intruders in Wolvendom.
No. Dark Wolf Pack, rip open sky. But me and Lupacol will hunt them down, no matter what.
Yeah, if you ever need help, just say the word. We're here for you.
I appreciate it. They call for me.
Sounds like they want to make sure you're safe.
Then I should go. Thank you for the help.
Угу. В смысле, а где? Ладно. Иду к Моне.
We have something
Mona!
for you.
Oh, Traveler Paimon. You're full of energy today. You have something for me, you said? Is it some...
Well, actually, it's some kind of task from your ma-
Yeah, that's a hard no. But I guess I don't have a choice, huh? I just know it's going to be torture, though. I know that old haggle.
Why don't you just take a look first?
Huh. This book? Whoa! Letters just fell out of it.
Oh, maybe she's trying to...
No idea. Either way, it looks like I'm supposed to open these 3 letters in order. If this is her task, it should be okay for us all to read. Come on, let's see what this is about.
Oh, how long it's been, my student. I'm afraid to report that getting up and about.
Oh, the sympathy card. She could have tried to make it sound a bit more genuine at least.
Remember when I would chase you and you would run for dear life, trying to use that hydro phantom of yours? Now you're off on your own, and I laze the days away in my rocking chair. I really should get some exercise.
Well, then get it some other way, you old hag.
Now, I'm sure you're curious as to the purpose of this letter. And to that, I say this. If you want to learn how to predict the fate of an entire kingdom, or even the entire world,
5. Че? Блин, из-за чего такая зернистость? Это из-за фильтрации текстурная. Да нет. Фига себе. Так и знал, что перк мастхав.
Head to Sumeru and search for the gate to an underground kingdom. Once there, open the second letter.
Huh. But she knows how to lure people in, that's for sure. Guess she really is getting old.
You two have such a weird dynamic. When you talk about sentimental stuff, you fight. But when it comes to dry academic stuff... Anyway, this gate to an underground kingdom, so...
Wait, you've heard of it?
Yeah. It should be the same one...
Perfect. I don't even need to investigate then. Oh, that means no hired guide, no lodging, no shelling out Mora left and right. There's no time to waste. Let's go.
And since you didn't mention a transportation fee just now, Paimon's guessing that means...
Yep. Same method as usual. Let's go.
Ну, мы что, прямо сейчас в Кенрих идем?
This brings back memories of summertime. It's actually kind of refreshing.
So, this is the gate to the ancient kingdom of Conria. I'm sure a lot of secrets and
Sure.
tragedies lie behind it.
Well, let's open the second letter.
Let me see here. Yep, it's this one.
As the ancient Sumeru saying goes, rote knowledge bears no fruit until it is watered with the showers of wisdom. It is a celestial mark that burns in
Вот и всё.
response to an all too ardent desire for the truth. In that sense, perhaps it's more fitting to... The records of this ancient kingdom state there are several large subterranean lakes in Conria.
Квест.
Clear and calm as
Talk.
mirrors. This is because the sign of truth created in the water is able to bypass the false sky
I had no idea.
to observe the gravitational forces and influence of celestial bodies. One must be able to see past the false sky. Only by obtaining... Now, my task for you is as follows.
The rest is a bunch of stuff about the ceremony the old hag came up with to summon this thing.
Yeah, all these planetary trajectories and runes. Paimon's not... So, what do you say, Mona? Are you going to attempt it?
Well, I hate to admit it, but it looks like the parameters she came up with could work. Frankly, this prospect is quite exciting, and heading back now will just cost me another night of lodging, so no better time than the present. Emissaries of the enduring stars, wanderers over ecliptic and equatorial planes, radiant celestial... Traverse the twisted paths of the cavernous void. I, Mona Magistus the astrologist, invoke the power of Hydro to, by wisdom and truth, let the thirst be relieved. I, Mona Magistus the astrologist, summon you, O stars, to stand before me.
Did it work?
Ну, что-то получилось.
No dice. The sign of truth only opened long enough for the monsters to slip through. Darn it. I didn't get a glimpse of the real stars at all. Whatever. I'll just take it out on you. The ceremony failed, but the old hag's new theory seems workable. I have a better grasp of hydromancy now. And the perfect test subjects to test it on. Decided by destiny. Mere shadows of fate. Insulation chamber.
Phew! That's that.
Well,
You
the
bigger.
old hag said to open the third letter once it was all said and done, but I couldn't make it work. So, should I still...
You know, Paimon thinks she understands. Look, she didn't say you had to successfully complete the ceremony, so you can open it. It'll be fun.
I guess. All the same, I doubt she has anything nice to say.
If you're reading this, it means you attempted to open the... Seriously, I can't believe you actually...
What are you laughing at, you old hag?
Conria was home to several lakes of stars, rendering the fabric of space in that area comparatively unstable. As a result, attempts to break through the firmament through non-physical means were more... In any case, I knew this place was well hidden and wouldn't be frequented by too many people. As such, any negative effects of failing to open the site... And of course, as my student, I felt sure you would have the chops to deal with the abyssal creatures. Even if you couldn't beat them, I am certain you could outrun them. You always were fast on. Connecting hydromancy to the kind of wisdom that quenches thirst. Truly, my genius knows the practical application of the scry glass has also reduced disturbances caused by the false sky. I'd like to.
Короче, тут прям дофига бафов накидали.
Да.
Еще, короче, у тебя какие-то ведьмовские персонажи появились. Типа, если они будут вместе в отряде, они будут сами себя выселять.
Given previous results, I should make a few adjustments to the experiment and ensure that the materials and equipment are. As for the potion I need to make. Oh, Traveler, Paimon.
We're here to help with your task. We wanted to see if you could use some extra hands.
My task. Oh, you mean the one Mr. Albedo told me about? The one. Well, you're just in time. The experiment is ongoing, and I was just about to work on it.
Ongoing? So, you've been working on it all this?
Yes. It aligns with other research topics I've been working on, so it hasn't been too much extra work. Still.
What? Is there a problem with the experiment?
I've been unsuccessful so far.
Oh, so it keeps failing, huh?
It's not as simple as just failing. The whole theoretical framework behind this task is a bit more complicated than I imagined.
Oh, right! You still haven't told us what kind of experiment it is.
One meant to develop a potion that can transform sweet flowers into a variant 16 times its normal size.
Ой, я такое вроде проходил.
That is to say, the formulation of botanical augmentation
кабан
reagent
жирный.
type 4, iteration 7. As you can probably guess, this is my 7th time running the experiment.
Wow! So, basically, we need to make growth serum. Or...
Well, yeah, that's about right. This is my 7th attempt, but I didn't make many adjustments to the formula this time, because both the theoretical principles behind this experiment and the products of the process prove there's nothing wrong with it.
But you haven't succeeded yet, right?
Yes, I'm thinking that it's not my current formula that is wrong, per se, but rather, some other key element is missing.
Oh! Then Paimon knows just what to do. Well, that's why we're helping out. Wait a second! Paimon is...
We could try. It's just... I would need to adjust the ratios in the original formula.
No! We are not trying that! Just show us the original!
Here it is. That said, I'm still missing 2 ingredients.
Now that we can help with. What do we need to get?
I need spring water from Springvale to use as the base, as well as Eye of the Storm fragments. But that
We've got this! Let's go!
Let's go.
Let's tackle the Eye of the Storm first.
Кстати. Ну да, мне, кстати, хватает. Да, наверное, последний день, короче, выбью себе сигнатурку на эту. Блин, или может мне Светлаве выбить?
Не знаю.
У меня потому что есть сигнатурка на Светлале. А потом себе скирк выбить. А может сначала выбить, короче, себе сигнатурку на Сандрона, а потом уже Светлале себе выбить. Тема, да?
Clean up sequence. Rain outlines your fate.
Alright, that's the first ingredient done.
Wow, you 2 work fast. That
Good
step
job.
usually takes me forever. We can get the spring water down there. The high quality of Springvale's waters makes for a stable potion-making ingredient.
That's all we needed, right?
Yes. Let's head back.
Возвращаемся.
Time to go. Follow the wind.
Блин, да это надолго.
Тут, а?
Everybody. Everybody. Horizon, чё? Чё ты играешь, блин? Да в эту
Кал.
хуйню пока играет, блядь, а, ёбаный, блин. Что, блядь, Тимур, что ты, блядь, санину всякую играете? Играйте вон, блядь, Warhammer 40 тысяч Dawn of War, блядь.
Ну тогда пока что такое.
Да ты тоже с саниной играешь, ха-ха.
Вот как копьем бить.
Everybody.
Into the wind.
Копьем бить? Это что за игра у тебя там? Симулятор спермы?
Твоей.
Ну, пиздец, какой-то комар жужжит нахуй возле уха.
Я.
Вот опять пиздец, что за хуйня?
Угу.
Комар какой-то в ушах жужжит.
Да уж последик он был.
Блять, еще ведь непростой, походу, комар. Тот самый вид, который недавно объявили
Подвид.
опасным. Тот самый подвид, который объявили опасным. Жуюсин. Комар Жуюсин. Ха-ха-ха. Может ночью вас выебать. Ха-ха-ха. Своим хоботком.
Да можно идем?
О, с копья бодрее. Получено модификацию для оружия.
Thanks. Then I'm ready to go whenever you are. I'll make sure to take detailed notes too. So, are you ready to start the experiment?
Темно.
О.
Пидор зашел.
Ого.
Чицы, чицы. Run right at home is right now. Пацч.
Печной корень.
Чицы, пацч. А, это с санину ты играешь.
Но.
Это с санином и теме. Почему шутер, блять, это? Приключение ролевая игра шутер. Схуяли она шутер-то, блядь?
Ну, так там же есть пушки.
Где, блядь? Лук, что ли, нахуй?
Ну да.
Пиздец, пушка. Лук, блядь, копья всякие, санина, вот это, блядь, это что, блядь, пушки, что ли?
Зона обитания бегунов.
Ок.
Зоне обитания хохлов.
Старбакс темка темится. Пуцч, пуцч, пуцч. Пуцч, пуцч, пуцч. Пацч, пацч, пуцч. Я не гара, вор, далу, райт, бой, не гавай, сон. Что-то там, кто-то где-то, ну почему?
У меня охота их сливать пока.
Че, Тимур, когда?
Завтра.
Когда у нас начнется время, когда мы будем в КС тащить каждую катку?
Сегодня.
Тем самым пробьемся к верхам киберспорта.
Так мы уже.
Ну ты тогда, блядь. Ты профессиональное оружие даже берешь.
That's it. You're execute. Really? Yes. I don't see any flaws in the brewing at all. Let me extract some and test the product's composition. One moment. Yes, like I said, flawless execution. The potion is...
So? Was the 7th time the charm?
Upon examination, it seems identical to the previous 6 iterations.
Oh! Wouldn't that make the results...
Not necessarily. Experimental outcomes can differ even with similar variables all around. You never know what the result will be. That's what... Come, let's test this thing out. I planted some sweet flowers beforehand which we can use.
Чел говорит, это
We
Алена.
just need to douse
Это
them with the
Алена.
potion and see what happens.
I love it when it snows. The world falls completely silent, and I can sleep undisturbed.
Надо хилку загрейдить. Побочное задание завершено. Но из 4.
10 штанов во рту из 10 еле.
Yep. The
Увеличение
flowers
урона
need
от
to
копья.
fully absorb the potion, so it might take some time before we see a reaction.
What happens then?
The flowers will grow in size while maintaining their original appearance. But then, when they reach
Быстрый
12 to
слабый
14
удар,
times their
медленный
normal
удар.
size, this will prove more than they can bear. As if some upper limit has been reached, they will wither and rot. Assuming unnatural...
Wait, what? So there's a problem with the growth?
No. I've adjusted the
Опа,
formula
навык.
time and again, resolving all issues like ensuring that the leaves don't get too large, strengthening root diameter and load-bearing capacity, calculating how the increase in surface area might affect sunlight exposure and nutrition.
So, why isn't it working then?
Because the flowers cannot transcend. As above, so below, is one of alchemy's guiding principles.
Ой.
Alchemy seeks mastery over matter, but this world, it's like a specification etched into the law that governs all things. Part of the purpose of doing multiple experiments is to determine if this specification is stable. Exactly. It proves that the limit continues to...
Okay, this is all a bit over Paimon's head, but basically, you needed to... Oh,
Примените укарство нитемет.
wait a second! That's not a sweet flower at all!
Добудьте жар из бегунов.
Careful!
Опять.
It's a whopper flower. It must have absorbed some of the potion. Wait, but that's happened before, and it's never gotten this...
We can talk about this later! Let's get rid of it first!
Wind strategy.
Ваншот.
Adorn
Да,
my
они опять
night.
используют и того же моба в этой же локации. Каждый раз.
Animal hypostasis emulate?
Это уже бог игры уже, по-моему.
Это бог боев.
Even at that size, a whopper flower is just a whopper flower. Was it...
I could only make a rough estimate during the battle, but it looked at least 16 times its original size, maybe even larger. This means that the experiment...
Wait, but isn't that a good thing?
I'm still not sure what the implications are. But if further attempts succeed in reproducing this result, that means that something's different. Perhaps the limits and laws of this world are...
Да иди ты нахуй,
I
чёрла,
can't
блядь.
say if that's
Чувырла
good or
ёбаная,
bad.
блядь.
But from an alchemical perspective at least,
Пидорас, блядь.
expanded boundaries means that more possibilities are now open to us. Either way, this brings my task to an end.
Seems so.
That said, it could also be an effect of the person who made the potion. There could also have been something special about this particular whopper flower. There's a lot that still needs to be confirmed. So I suppose this task opens the way for further questions.
Well, we're here if you ever need some help.
Норм растянул.
Just think about it! Paimon could probably beat a whole gang of
I have my doubts. The only reason the serum worked on the Whopper flower was because its internal structure. You might become 16 times bigger, but you might also turn into a plant.
Yeah, nope. That's not happening then. Oh, by the way, Paimon wanted to ask, why is all your research focused on things like...
Oh, that's simple. Both Sunsetias and sweet flower nectar taste sweet, so in that sense, accidentally making a Whopper flower 16 times bigger comes with a hidden benefit. Because Whopper flower nectar...
Нифига.
Tastes exactly like sweet flowers?
That's right. Once I've extracted the sugar from the nectar...
You get it!
Так, ну и теперь фишля осталось.
Полезная травка.
Ну, кстати, то, что фиши ляпнули, это прикольно. Теперь, когда ворона пускаешь, там все персы еще будут получать этот баф к этому, к атаке.
Карст.
Найс. Вот, кстати, вот прикольно, это я хотя бы юзаю. Хоть где-то.
Astra Abyssosk. Greetings, Trav.
Hey there, Catherine! Oh, and Oz and Fischl are here too.
All things in this universe must plunge into darkness.
Матриархи.
Tis only natural that those who
5 лет
seek
дали.
light.
Mine
Мне.
Fräulein means to say she's happy to see you both.
You're here just in time. Yai Publishing House has a commission for you, Trav.
Пу-пу-пум.
Much of the information was kept from the guild for business reasons. All we know is that it has something to do with the author of the...
Ёбище ебаное, блядь. Пиздец, нахуй, очко конченое, пидора.
What if we weren't here?
И замутился.
Decided not to take the commission.
Да похуй мне, блядь, на уёбка этого конченого.
То есть на себя.
Наёб ебаный ты, пидорас, Тимурка, волосатый пидор, ёбаный ты, в очко тебя
In
еб...
that case, it'd be a free trip to Mondstadt where one needs only pass some information along. In any case, if
Тимур.
the commission is of interest to you, the editor is waiting at
Тимур.
the Good Hunter. Just
Мгм.
look for the man dressed in Inazuman
Обиделся?
clothing.
Угу.
Ок.
Угу.
Hold on.
А, Тимур, чё ты?
Halt
Мгм.
thy steps, good traveler.
Давай просто сочки
Fate
поговори
cast you
немножко.
upon the tides of the world,
Конечно, тебе
but
нравится?
not for you to stand alone in the face of its
Давай,
desolation.
Тимур, давай. Сладенькие такие, вот так пощупай немножко. Как.
Nay,
Подтягивай,
you
как
step
пусть.
forth onto the path of the imminent.
What mine Fräulein means to say is she would like to go with you.
Fischl seems really jazzed about this commission. Do you think she has some kind of insider information?
Well, let's head to the Good Hunter to meet with this editor.
Кстати, у Фишель же есть этот скин же вроде. Да. Я уже и забыл то, что у нее оригинальный вид.
Долбоёба. Два типа на шифте идут, этот долбоёб сзади топает, конченый еблан, блядь.
Silly churl Bill.
It's been getting quite busy recently.
Alright. Let's see who lucked out and got this free trip to my... Wait, you're Shing. Oh, Zenu's editor, Onodera.
Traveler, thank you for all you've done for us in the past. I come here today with a Oh! And might I ask who this person dressed like Princess Fischl is?
You have the pleasure of speaking to our eminent person, Fischl, Prinzessin de Vertalang.
Mine Fräulein means to say that her name is Fischl.
Yep, this is Fischl. She's a reliable adventurer, and she's here to help.
Да пизда, блядь, ты ёбаная нахуй.
Since thou hast
Уёбище,
learned my
блядь.
name, understand this. To speak it is to be absolved. Praise it, therefore, and thou shalt earn thine salvation.
Mein Fräulein means to say...
Ah, I see. I completely concur, milady. Remembering names is simply basic etiquette. And if you might lend me succor in solving this problem, I shall indeed praise your names to the heavens above. As
Hello, peoples.
Official
People.
language before Oz could even finish translating.
Well, let's get down to brass tacks then.
Блин, нихуя тут скин на Галиль.
Now,
Экологически
have you heard of
чистый.
the author Mr. Nine? He's famous for writing the legend of the Shattered Halberd.
Flowers.
What was that, mein Fräulein?
Flowers for Princess Fischl. That's what Mr. Nine is actually famous for.
Mein Fräulein means to say, even should the creator be cold and unmoved...
Well, sure. The author of Flowers for Princess Fischl, Mr. Nine. He sent a letter from Nodcry asking for help, and he seems to be in bad shape.
So ask the Adventurers Guild or a local mercenary to find him. Seems pretty simple.
Where it's so simple. But here's the problem. We don't know anything about Mr. Nine. He's only ever communicated with us via
Да
letter.
ебануться,
His
блядь!
address is all over to
Как
that.
заебались эти ВП ёбаные петухи, блядь, а?
Well,
Говноёб
we'll need to
ебучий, блядь.
investigate Mr. Nine's identity. That's we did a bit of digging ourselves.
Тоже,
And we
сука,
realized
на
that
ВП накопить, блядь.
ever since completing the Shattered Halberd series, Mr. Nine, his initial editor, has decided to retire
Чурка
to
ебаная,
focus on
блядь.
his own writing. And he didn't have much to add either.
Whatever hath once existed in this world is enshrined in the memory of the Prinzessin of Ertelung, to endure unchanging in her Immanakreich. For from the sacred primordial words...
Mein Fräulein means to say that...
Yes, we had the same idea. So, we tracked down the original manuscript of the Legend of the Shattered Halberd.
Oh man, Genyu's gonna be so mad he missed out on this. Wait, you didn't need Oz to translate this time either, Onodera.
Osvaldo Hafnavines, hast thou perceived...
No such Henry. I sense a faint, elusive resonance. Something akin to the magnetic field, gravitational force, and threads of cause and effect that surround you, mein
Да блядь, ну нахуй, ну вот повезло ему, блядь.
Isn't that interesting?
Вовремя пидор пришел туда,
Well,
блядь.
in the end,
Гандон,
our only
нахуй.
takeaway was that the design and craftsmanship of the paper point to it coming from Chingsa village in Liyue.
Huh. Could Mr. Nine be from Liyue then? No, wait. If we're talking authors from Chingsa village specifically... No, it couldn't be. Could it?
Chong the Ninth? Ah, I've heard of him. He won a Best New Author award for the first apprentice.
It matters not. Though the Saint of Tears and the Saint of Atonement perform manifold labors on divergent principles, their power flows but from a single source.
Mr. Onodera, if you...
Wait, Oz? It's great that you trust Onodera and
блядь.
all, but we're still in the dark over here.
You speak true, mine princessin. Even if Chong the Ninth doesn't turn out to be Mr. Nine, he's still an author, and he could have had contact with him. I think it's a good place to start.
Yeah.
Well, either way, I appreciate the help. I'm counting on you.
Да откуда меня ёбнули, блядь? Пиздец, что за хуйня, нахуй?
Чуваки попались.
Уёбище. Нахуй, да какие, блядь? Крысы ебаные, блядь. Попались, вот кто. Уебан, блядь.
Ты.
Chang the Ninth isn't home.
It doesn't look like there's anyone around we can ask either.
Seems like that's all we can do.
Still, could his absence mean that he really is Mr. Nine, now kidnapped and sent to Nodcry? Perhaps we should have a look around his house.
Barging in without permission seems wrong. But if he really is Mr.
Да пиздец, а! Уёбок, блядь. Не, он явно с говном играет, блядь. И пидорасы, блядь, еще нахуй ничего не делают, долбоёбы, блядь. Он вставал так, чтобы, типа, сквозь стену сразу двоих видно было. Чел снизу пошел, этот тоже спустился, как будто, блядь, не знаю, как-то, блядь, странно, нахуй. Чел вот к нему пошел по низу, блядь, да? Он его как бы не видел, он все равно спустился и прицел поставил, блядь, ну, там, где чел появиться должен, блядь, был. Он, конечно, въебал, блядь, но... Явно хуйню видит.
It looks like the soil's been over. Oh no. It's some kind of overzealous fan of burying him in here? Maybe we should call him Millilith. What do you think, Traveler?
It's all right, Paimon. Mr. Nine's most zealous fan happens to be right here. And since mein Fräulein would never do anyone harm, I'm certain the same is true of his other less avid supporters.
Пяточка. Торговец.
What is the meaning of this? I'm calling them Millilith.
Дебил, блядь. Что делать, блядь? Да тут вон.
What are you even
Чё
talking
ебали, у
about?
нас долбоеб
Wait a
остался,
second.
блядь.
You're the ones who came here with that young lad from the
Зона
Guhua.
обитания падальщиков.
I'm guessing this is a misunderstanding then. The question still stands.
А, во.
Actually, we just wanted to know if you've ever written under the pen name Mr. Nine.
What? Not even a whole bucket of hallucinogenic mushrooms could make me that delusional. No, no. If I were Mr. Nine, why in the world would I enter all those writing competitions? To what? Demolish the competition from the shadows? Yes, doing a real bang-up. The classic archetype of the boy hero is outdated. That's the kind of critique I get. Even opening with a plot twist or disguising your hero as a fool is falling out of fashion. Modern readers are drawn to the boundless imagination and innovative world-building character of Mr. Nine's work.
Good point.
Besides, if I were Mr. Nine, I would have
Then
come
it's another
clean the minute first apprentice of Guhua
Tuk
won
tuk.
that award. What? That old beggarly Chong the Ninth is Mr. Nine? No, there must be some mistake. What a sight that would have been.
Yeah, and when we were here with Shincho that one time, you talked up the legend of the Shattered Halberd. If you were the one who wrote it, that'd be like Jean complimenting herself for being a good knight. It just doesn't add up.
In any case, while this gentleman isn't the Mr. Nine we're looking for, I sense something of interest on his person. It's a peculiar signature. The same threads of fate I sensed on you, mein Fräulein, and on the manuscript. I believe the traces are related to Mr. Nine.
Hey, that's perfect! Once we head to Nocry, you should be able to find Mr. Nine, no problem then. But back to the signature. What were you doing before this, Chong the Ninth?
Oh, well, I ran out of manuscript paper, so I went to buy some. I'm particular about that kind of thing.
No wonder. Mr. Nine uses the very same type for his manuscripts.
Well, that explains it. Thanks, Chong the Ninth. We should get going.
I'm not quite sure what I did, but...
Farewell, creator of another world. Though I must say, the laws and narratives thou hast ordained can scarce compare to the dreamed up.
Mein Fräulein means to say, your writing isn't... I mean... It should be up ahead.
Wait, did something attack that Sealy? Something doesn't...
And it bears the same...
Then it would seem fate has dictated our path for us.
Кролики и чётки.
Rain outlines your... The wind knows it.
Тебя.
Close your eyes.
Huh. Looks like the Sealy is showing us the way. Let's follow.
What are you doing here?
Wait, that voice. It's Nicole! Also, that should be our line. We were looking for Mr. Nine, and our search led us here, but now it seems...
I see. Well, Mr. Nine is right here.
Hello.
What bizarre Demerung is this? Never in a thousand sunsets have I heard of such a thing. In truth, I too aspire to be an author. But I'm also partial to direct communication. And as I'm sure you can understand, writing things down is even more tedious. I thought perhaps if I found someone with whom I could share my ideas, it might give me the same release as writing. But then those stories would never see the light of day, which would be a shame. So, I tracked down an old Sealy friend of mine and told her all the stories I was imagining. Then, I sent her to find people with similar aspirations to write them in my stead. We even came up with several character traits to lend a certain authenticity to Mr. Nine. A receding hairline was one of them, I think.
Yep, I'm the one she roped into all this.
Come now, it was beneficial for you too. By inhabiting those authors and mobilizing their language faculties, you were able to hone and eventually recover your capacity for speech. And anyway, an angel has always functioned like a sort of a flash of inspiration in someone's head. I'm sure it was like...
So you, what, possessed people?
Oh, it's fine. She did it while they were sleeping. As long as the person is someone who dreams of creating worlds of their own, this inner writer within them will automatically awaken.
Wait, but what about the letter and the strange intuitions Oz has been... Nicole sent me to monitor the situation in Nocry. and it's super dangerous, okay? So I needed some help. It's not like I have the knowledge or power of...
As for your friend over here? Well, you see, when writing a story, it's not uncommon to incorporate certain half-true details. For realism's sake, you understand?
Yeah, we've seen that before. A real curse was written into an Inazuman light novel once.
Indeed. In a similar vein, Mr. Nine's stories are full of metaphors, including one for the creation of life. We just never imagined someone would actually manage to use it. Until you came along, young lady.
Mein Fräulein is speechless. So if I may ask in her stead, did she manage to use one of these half-truths in Mr. Nine's novel?
It was more like 70% made up.
No, it was 90% made up, 10% true. I thought it was too dangerous, so I changed it. See, I knew you'd never read my books. You don't seem too surprised, Oz.
Well, I suppose I've vaguely sensed this since the beginning.
Well, once our affairs in Nodcry are resolved, Mr. Nine will be able to return home.
I don't want to be your eyes here. It's too dangerous. Oh, but, while you're at it, could you pass a message along to that guy in Chingsa Village? I've been splitting the royalties with him 90-10. His share's been buried in his yard all these years. Wait, what do you use the Mora for? I bury it, and then lead people to the treasure. Guiding people is in our nature. It's what I loved. Feel free to come search for my personal stash someday. I've buried it at the furthest end of the Immernachtreich.
I will. I absolutely...
Mein Fräulein?
And, I just want to say that I really like your books, Mr. Nine.
What mein Fräulein means is, though the cosmos stretch forth in unending darkness...
I'm glad to hear it. All in all, it seems you've already found...
All right, that settles that. Now, I need to have a quick argument with Mr. Nine about who really deserves to be considered first author.
Absolutely not.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's right. Just channel Mr. Nine. How would he write?
Hey, Chang the Ninth! We have something for you!
Oh? What is... What? Where did all this...
About that. So, the thing is... Right. Mr. Nine...
Wait, what? So, channeling Mr. Nine actually worked. I can't believe it.
Ща. Закончу пока что.